Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. My name's Neil and it is time for the next episode of True Detective. I've literally just finished watching episode 3, The Locked Room, and I am jumping right into episode 4 now because we were left on such a huge cliffhanger at the end of last episode. Marty and Rusty have a prime suspect now, a guy named Reggie Ledoux, who is the tall man. He may have the scar on the face, but he is the ex-boyfriend of a dead body that has a lot of similarities to the body that they caught at the beginning of Dora Lang. He also spent time in jail with Dora Lang's ex-husband. So, there's a lot of connections, and now there's an APB out, and they're rushing to find him, and it sounds like, based on the interviews from 2012, that there's going to be a big gun battle to come, and I don't know what else to expect other than that. All I know is this is just episode 4. So there's a lot more to come after this, which makes me think this isn't ultimately the guy. I don't know if he is the tall man that was seen with Dora Lang. I don't know if this is the Yellow King in Carcosa. I don't know what else may be. I'm just really eager to watch what is turning into a really taut drama full of really fascinating characters. The murder mystery is, while it's fascinating, it's almost secondary to just learning more about these characters and their messed up lives, their personal drama. Marty, for instance, he's supposed to be the guy that's got it together. He knows, he's a normal bro. He's one of the guys, but he's the one that has rage issues. He's the one that can't stay faithful to, as far as any of us can tell, a wonderful wife. And then there's Rusty, who's so introverted and introspective and thoughtful, but he's weird and he's an outsider and he rubs people the wrong way. They're two really fascinating characters. And now they're both being questioned in 2012. And it feels like the interviewing detectives want to pin it on Rusty. At least that's the sense you get. They certainly haven't come out and said that, but they're very curious in his methods and how the case went down 17 years earlier. And so am I. So let's just jump right into it. This is episode 4 of season 1 of True Detective, and it's called Who Goes There?
You fucked with us, Charlie.
I did not, sir.
Oh.
Reggie Ledoux.
Hey, I don't even want to know that freak, man. Y'all ain't asked nothing about Reggie.
It's true, they didn't.
What are you talking about, man? Reggie? Put her out there with them antlers on.
You have Reggie do it?
What are you talking about, Reggie? Ledoux did this? Reggie Ledoux.
You talk about it to him?
Yeah, man, yeah. The way you do sharing the house. I mean, it gets you high, man, but he's creep. I ain't want to know him.
How's he creep?
He said that there's this place down south where all these rich men go to devil worship. He said they sacrifice kids and whatnot. Something about some place called Carcosa and the Yellow King.
That's back.
Reggie got this brand on his back, like in a spiral. He says that's their sign.
Well, it's definitely related.
We both know Tyrone Weems. Tyrone might could tell you where he's at.
It's gonna be tough. Living with somebody spouting insane shit in your ear all day long.
You think because I talked to him about Dory that I might have got her killed?
You probably had something to do with it.
Don't say that, man. Like,
I don't think you should have shown him those pictures.
jeez. It's a bit of a dick move, Rust. But it's the truth, I suppose.
We need to find this Tyrone Weems. See what he knows about Ledoux.
You didn't have to tell him it was his fault. The guy was already low.
Yeah, he asked about his end first. Parole board. So fuck him.
Ledoux had turned into a ghost from the time he skipped parole check. We don't have to talk.
No, you don't. You don't get to do what you did to me last week.
Look, I'm sorry I was hurt and real drunk.
Talk to me now.
I wish you a great life and good luck with your new friend. Okay? And your disappointment is irrelevant.
You don't get to act like that, Marty. Or like this. You need to respect me, Marty.
This is respect.
All you pretty women, I bring you to my home.
Is that a crawfish boil? I want to go down to Louisiana just for the food, if nothing else.
Bring you to the wrong.
Tyrone ain't been around in a while. I don't know, he dated this girl Kelsey for a little while.
Kelsey, when's the last time you saw Tyrone?
Months.
Went to work on Tyrone Weems, known associates, family. Had a little leeway with Casada, now that we had a suspect.
What's this? Is he getting kicked out? She's kicking him out, isn't she?
God damn it!
Lisa?
How does it feel? I told you you can't treat people like this.
Oh, geez, Lisa went to Maggie.
This is what you get.
I have children. You blew up my life. I will skull you.
Oh, jeez. I get the anger, but man, you got some rage issues, Marty.
I don't know what she told you.
Alone.
Put her on the phone for me. Just
No, you are no
please.
damn good, Marty. She deserves better, and don't call here again.
Jake,
Wow. I didn't think that was going to happen that quickly. I thought it was just a slow burn on the marriage.
you know the detective's curse? Solution was right under my nose, but I was paying attention to the wrong clues.
Is he going to pick her up, or is he just following her? That was a nice shot. It's amazing what drones have added to cinematography just for atmosphere. Some big old EDM party. All right. That's the guy, isn't it? That's Weems.
Reggie Ledoux, where is he now?
That's what it's about. He only cook for one client now.
Who?
Some bike gang. They buy all his product, bulk order.
Which fight club?
Iron Crusaders.
Whoa. But Iron Crusaders. You sure you said Iron Crusaders? What are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm busy.
Right now, I'm drunk.
Well, as I recall, I had to take some personal time. You have to understand if my memory hadn't sharpened in the interim.
Maggie, can I talk to you for just a second?
No. She came to my home. Our daughter saw her. You lying fuck. I don't give a shit about your goddamn feelings. You need to get out of our lives, Marty.
You're right, Maggie. Sir, I suggest you leave.
Everything's fine, Doc. I'm state police.
I appreciate that, but are you here in that capacity now as law enforcement?
It's in the box, Rusty. Oh, did he run with the Iron Crusaders when he was in deep undercover? Holy jeez, man. AKs, grenades. Feels like a dangerous thing to be hanging on to if you're a recovering alcoholic there, Rusty. You're going right into it.
You're making a scene, Marty.
No, there is no scene that a small patrol here makes when I am calmly discussing a private matter with my wife.
Easy.
It's none of your fucking business.
No, it's none of my business, but we got work. Every morning, I got a line on the do. I gotta break fucking now. I need you. Can we leave this shit till later? We can get to the do. Remember, it's gonna be dirty.
I just need her to give me another shot.
This is none of my business. I want to hear it.
See, I was fully expecting that we'd be right into Ledoux at the top of this episode, but maybe it's going to be 3 more episodes before they can even find the man.
Look, we got a job to do. Off book. It's the only thing I can think of. That bike club. I know him. Had deals with him when I was working narco. We can get to that motherfucker, Ledoux.
Hell of a bedside manner you got, Russ. You are like the Michael Jordan of being a son of a bitch.
Come on. You're gonna love this jacket I got.
Marty needs a distraction right now.
They're out of East Texas. I worked in one of those DEA task force. As far as my cover goes, I took 3 slugs in a DEA shootout in Port of Houston. I'm gonna have to take some personal time on this, Marty. A couple of weeks. I mean, badges ain't gonna get us near these people, so the plan is we make them an offer. And once we're out there, all right, it's just you and me on this.
I don't like that.
Yeah, stakes ain't that high anyway. I get found, I take a bullet to the head.
You sure you want to do this?
Not exactly.
That was the thing he was wearing when he did take the 3 bullets. Jeez.
Realize you got a upstairs here, right?
Is he shooting up?
What is that?
Ink and cayenne. Here, taste this again. Looks contused.
So you got a suspect and you take a leave of absence?
Yep. Like I said, to see my pops.
He remembers exactly what he did.
You supposed to see both eyes in this one?
Oh, the tiny little mirror. Yeah, it's so weird. So he's just doing a swap out of evidence.
They really should have a better system for this. He wanted me to pass a tide of apologies, of which I'll skip. And he wants to see the girls, if you can make time for it. You're the only reason for this old man-woman drama.
I'm sorry. What are you suggesting exactly?
Just that people fuck up.
You must have been a great husband.
That was low, Maggie. That was low.
Guy I used to run with, he wants to meet me tonight. Now if I can get him alone, we snatch him up and work him over. Maybe get to Ledoux.
How was she? What'd she say?
She was better. I could see her softening. See you two back together in a couple months.
You're honest, Reed.
That's my honest Reed, Marty.
I don't know if that's his real Reed or if he's just saying that so he can keep Marty focused on the job.
I got it. Are you gonna be all right?
Man, he's a wild man when he's back in the game.
Crash here, Virginia.
Well, after Houston, I got to a dock in Eagle Pass. And a coyote got me across the border. Past 2 years, I've been working security for a group in San Miguel.
Thinking you've been dead this whole time.
Fuck, I look dead, motherfucker. I'm looking to get with you.
Chill, Marty. Chill. Where are you going?
Our boys are looking to trade. Right? Coke for meth.
And the thing is, we got one cook. Does all our work, exclusive life. And I don't know you like I used to. I need something from you. Tonight, I had a 4-man team for a big grab, lost one to Smokies. I came looking to replace him. Now, you do this with us. We talk about putting you with my man.
Hey, fuck! Look. My buddy's you ain't listening. Monster. I'm worried that he might have started drinking again. You better.
That was lucky timing, but at least he knows his man's out. What the fuck happened all of a sudden? Where are we?
Fuck is that?
So y'all gonna take a stash house in Coon Country, huh? 4 guys?
You're gonna love it.
What is it? What is it? Oh, they're going in as cops.
You going in as cops, huh?
You got my word. You back me on this, I back you.
I'm not sure that that facial hair is a 5-0 regulation. Man, this is tense though. Does not feel like it's going to go well. And they are heavily outnumbered.
Come on, drop it. Go down. Come on, keep marching. Keep marching. Ah! Get up there, big boy. Get on the door. Tell them let us in. Get the fuck out.
Undercover cop playing an undercover drug dealer playing an undercover cop. The layers, the levels. Get the kid out. Get the kid out. Run away.
Get the tub. You lay down. Easy. Easy. Let's get in and get the fuck out, Ginger. Ginger, let's fucking go. Easy now. Do not fire. No, don't fucking fire. Do not.
What the fuck are you doing, man? Marty, okay. I need you to be at Amelia Street between 18th and 19th in 90 seconds. You got it? Fucking everywhere, man.
Man, this is tense. I'm so engrossed. Where is he? Where's Marty? Oh, Jesus, just like freaking army. These projects. There's Marty.
Go, go, go.
Dang. He is a good cop. Man, that was so well executed. I'm gonna have to rewatch that and see how much of that was like on one take, because so much of it felt like it was. Man. I didn't zone out there, but I stopped talking because I was just so into what was going on the screen, and I apologize for that, but man, this show is good. Like, that was such a well executed final third act. I'm really looking forward to getting into the editing process, because I'll really need to track how long camera stayed in that one shot. I feel like it could have been incredibly long once I get into analyzing it. This episode goes to show how this show goes in directions I wasn't anticipating. The way episode 3 ended, I really felt like we were about to get to Reggie Ledoux, just based on the energy in the final 5 or 10 minutes of that episode. And this whole episode's about just tracking him down, getting close, which makes sense. And I should have paid closer attention to some of the dialogue in 3 that indicated that they didn't know where he was, that he was going to be hard to find. But we had a great scene where they were interrogating Lang's ex-husband. Then we got into, we got to see Rusty in his forte, you know, as an undercover cop deep in the drug scene, right back in there with the Iron Crusaders that he used to run with. And then we just got to see how, like, the man's just a high-functioning drug addict and alcoholic from the looks of it, because he must have been frickin' high, frickin' drunk based on everything that he was ingesting during the night. And yet, he executed that escape with an unwilling prisoner about as efficiently as you could possibly expect. So, yeah, Rusty is super cop in that particular field, and bravo to him. Really well executed episode from start to finish, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to more. I'm really loving the energy of this show. this was a different episode, maybe that tone-wise, and maybe that's because we spent so much time in East Texas instead of Louisiana. I know they border each other. I know it's all bayou, but it did have a different tone. It had to do with the biker gangs and these projects instead of rural Louisiana, so just a totally different environment. But it came across in the music, the cinematography, the colors, the energy, the pacing. Just a different episode, and yet it felt like exactly the same show. And I think that comes down to the strength of the writing and the performance of the actors. Really top notch from start to end. Yeah, I'm loving this series. I'm looking forward to more. I hope you guys are enjoying the journey with me. I'd love to hear your thoughts on whether I should do seasons 2 and 3 after this. I know it's an entirely new cast. Presumably it's in an entirely new location. I know season 1 is considered the pinnacle for this series, but are the others worth watching as well and worth reacting to? Let me know in the comments below. And until next week, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.